Hello, and welcome back to the Learning English Fast podcast. I'm your host, Eli. Thank you so much for watching or listening to me today. As usual, there is a transcript as well as a vocabulary list down in the description, as well as a link to my special free trial English class. For any of you who want to level up your English, you can sign up for a 30-minute free trial if you want to practice talking with me and to see where your level is and what you want to do with your English, but no pressure. All right, so today's topic is just about winter. Because right now it is December, it is winter time, and it is very, very cold outside all over the world. But I'm sure in some places it's not that cold, huh? So for me, winter is a very special time, mainly because I have so many special memories in winter. When I was a boy, of course, my birthday is in winter. My birthday is in this month, December. So when I was a boy, I would remember my birthday. I would remember going outside and playing in the snow with my brothers. And we would do so many things outside together. Like I said before, we play in the snow, we make snow angels, we make snow forts, like these little buildings we make out of snow. We have snowball fights where we take snowballs and throw them at each other. And it's always so much fun, but it's so cold. And even though my birthday's in the winter, and I have so many good memories in the winter, I hate the cold. I hate shivering. I hate feeling cold. So I prefer the summer, but winter is still special for me. Something my family would do in the winter is my mom and my dad, they would read books to us, especially my mom. So in my home, when I was a boy, our home had a fireplace. So we make a little fire, we have the wood, and we put the wood in the fire, and then my mom would maybe make some tea or hot chocolate, and we sit by the fire, and my mom would read us a book. And I remember feeling so peaceful and feeling so comfortable listening to my mom read us a story, and I would always fall asleep. Because it's so warm, and my mom's reading voice is a very, very calm and smooth reading voice, so I would fall asleep so quickly, and it would be like I can hear the story in my dreams. It was such a good experience. So that's a very special memory of my winter time. But now, as you guys know, I'm in Japan, and here where I live, in the winter it's also cold, but the cold is different. In my hometown in America, the cold is very dry and there's so much snow. I come from Wisconsin, and in Wisconsin the snow comes up very high and it's cold. But here in Japan where I live, there is almost no snow, but it's still cold. And the cold really cuts into you. It's a very sharp kind of cold. I think it's because we're nearby the sea. And so the sea gives the cold a more sharp and wet feeling. So I'm not a fan of the winter here in Japan, but I'm always a fan of just this Christmas spirit and the winter spirit. You go to stores and you see there are sales for hats and gloves and sweaters, and people all around wear these very big, we say, scarves and these very big coats, and people look so stylish. Where for me, I have one nice coat, but I'm not a very stylish person. So in the winter, I just wear big coat, nice pants. So nothing really too special. But something I really enjoy, let's see, I want to say something positive about winter. So one thing I enjoy about winter is being able to have a good night's sleep. Because if I feel too hot at night, it's very difficult for me to sleep. But in the winter, if it feels cold, being able to be in a very nice, and warm blanket when you fall asleep, oh, I think that's the best feeling in the world. I know some of you have other good winter experiences as well, huh? Another winter experience I really love is ice skating. In my hometown, there was an ice rink, and there would be so many young people skating around this rink. So I remember we had a friend, a family friend, who took me and my brothers out to this ice rink, and I never ice skated in my life. At that time, I was maybe 10 or 11 years old, and she took us out to this ice rink, and she said, "All right, boys, don't go so fast because you want to impress the girls." And I'm thinking, I don't know how to ice skate. I can never impress any girl. And so I put on my skates, I go on the ice, and what do you think happens? I fall. Of course, I fall. And I fall again and again and again. And I'm holding on to the side of the ice rink to make sure I don't fall. And I'm slowly going around. And around me are so many cute girls who are doing spins. They are skating backwards. They are, going so fast, and they look so cool and so pretty, and I feel so embarrassed. But one of them was so kind. She gave me some advice. She said, "Eli, when you skate, don't focus on leaning back. Focus on leaning forward. Put the weight a little bit forward." And for me, that's very difficult because, when you're skating, you want to oh, I don't want to fall. But I followed her advice, and I was able to skate smoothly. Not fast, but I was able to do it without falling. So that really helped me out, with ice skating. Another thing my family would do, of course, we would have sledding. And in the countryside, we had a big hill in my yard. And so my brothers and I, we would take our sleds, we would take our snowboards, and we would go down this hill. Sometimes we would make a little jump, and we would jump off this jump on the hill and get in the air, good air time. So it was so much fun, and we would be so cold because we would dive into the snow. But it was such a good memory. I really miss snow. I've been living in Japan for these past 3 years, and in the winter, there's no snow where I am. So I miss snow a little bit, but I don't miss the cold, And right now as well, another good winter memory I have is shoveling snow. I don't know if it's a good memory, but it's a memory. My brothers and I would go around to different people's homes, and we would knock on the doors. And when we knock on the doors, we would ask the people, "Hey, would you like us to shovel the snow in your driveway?" And then the people would say, "Yes, of course." And we would tell them, "Okay, we can do it for you for $20. So we would make money by knocking on people's doors and asking them for us to shovel their driveway, the snow, because there's so much snow, right? So me and my brothers, we would do that work almost all day, and we would make pretty good money. It was me, my older brother, and my younger brother, so us three. Then we would split the money with each other. It was a very good business. At first, we did not want to do it, but our dad, he encouraged us. He said, "It's good to make money. It's good to work hard." And so we learned, okay, some people, they don't want to do work like that. They don't want to shovel the snow. So it's a good opportunity for us to make some extra money. And this is called entrepreneurship. That's a big word. I give it to you. Entrepreneurship. You don't have a business, but you start one. You start one by yourself. So those are some winter memories that I have growing up. And I want to make some new winter memories now that I live here in Japan with my wife. But what about for you guys? Those of you who are watching, what are some winter memories that you have in your life? Did you go sledding? Did you go skiing? Did you go ice skating? Please, I want to know. write down your experiences down in the comments below. And remember the transcript and vocabulary list down there as well, okay? Keep doing your best with English, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.